harvest through with Ladyicewolf in the lead. She's all the friend we ever need. Creating a wonderland for friends to share. Golden diamonds, building a beautiful view. What a better world when we farm together too. The starry nights will farm together too, and all the seasons we harvest through with Ladyicewolf in the lead. She's all the friend we ever need. Starry nights we farm together too, and all the seasons we harvest through with Ladyicewolf in the lead. She's all the friend we ever need. She's all the friend we ever need. She's all the friend we ever need. Lending each other a helping hand until the dawn shines bright. Our tractors humming across the land as we gather all the ribbons we can. The starry nights will farm together too, and all the seasons we harvest through with Ladyicewolf in the lead. She's all the friend we ever need. Creating a wonderland for friends to share. together too, and all the seasons we harvest through, with Ladyicewolf in the lead. She's all the friend we ever need. Starry nights will form together too, and all the seasons we harvest through, with Ladyicewolf in the lead. She's all the friend we ever need. She's all the friend we ever need. She's all the friend we ever need. Each other a helping hand until the dawn shines bright. Our tractors humming across the land as we gather all the ribbons we can. Some farm together too, and all the seasons we harvest through, with Ladyicewolf in the lead. She's all the friend we ever need. Creating a wonderland for friends to share. together too. And all the seasons we harvest through with Ladyicewolf in the lead. She's all the friend we ever need. She's all the friend we ever need.
Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon and good evening, wherever it is. Um, I'm sorry, I was like a little longer than my intro, so I apologize. But anyway, I just wanted to show you a few things uh, before I go into the farm. See how it's got a gold on the boxes? Okay, because like I'm always in town, doing whatever. But here's the thing: I want to let so you can see. I mean, you could just walk up to them too. Oops, let me grab this person. What do you got, you me? Ooh, I'll take those. Anyways, if you look at the boxes, usually it's got a gold thing, which that means that there's 4 available slots. I hope in the future that they can eventually add more because you only get 4. But it would be kind of nice if they added more. I mean, if I complete one, I'm not going to run back and just get that extra one. I want to just either complete 4, or if, let's say, for instance, if I complete 3, then yeah, I'll run back and get 3 more. 4 is what I really try to do in a day. So I'm going to get those 4. Zoo together. I don't know, that sounds familiar. Okay, so and just to show you some of the new things in case some of you people didn't see it yesterday or the day before, actually. There's my favorite benches, and I want to know why we didn't get them yet, but that's okay. Um, but anyway, oh my goodness, look at that. Here's the trucks. This one, I believe, is the blue one. Now, someone was saying that they had a problem. No? Oh, what? Oh, okay, maybe it has to be on the farm. Um, I still like I'm looking at that idea of it being a farm together 3. Uh-huh, yeah. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to find these NPCs. And good morning, Dr. OBND. How you both doing today? I'm sorry I wasn't looking over at my chat. Sorry. Where are we going? Did you find that NPC? Oh, and by the way, just an FYI, on the new shop, and I'll show you it again, on the new shop, the ticket shop, okay, you can get that up to level 100. Whether it's worth it or not, honestly, in my opinion, at this moment, it's not. It's not. I'm doing wonderful today, Dr. Obi. Wait, what? Oh, I just sold a whole bunch of yarn a bed. You know that? Oh, he's gonna cry. No, he's just gonna. I don't know what he's gonna do. Ah, usually they cry if I don't have the stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna look at my quest because some I won't even put up because they're just whatever. Plum trees. I'm gonna unpin that. Spanish peanuts. I didn't finish, but they're up. So I'll leave that alone. Company dinner. Malachite, Arabian tulips. Ooh, fed up. Ducks. Yellow. Whoa. Black walnut trees. Pigs. I'm going to unpin that too. Zoo together. Oh, come on. It's asking me for those polar bears again? Are they serious? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like, they're just going to mess up my count. But anyway, let's see. Can I plant some rye right now? No, but I can do these. Okay, so it wants me to plant some. Oh, and I'm sorry. I'm just gonna plant these because I don't know. Um, Let me do this. Let me plant these, and then I want to show you the shop. The ticket shop. Excuse me. The ticket shop has a cap of 100, so which means, you know, you can level it up to 100. I forget exactly how many ribbons that they paid it up to, but mine's level 20, so. And from what Ace said yesterday, one of my friends, he says, you know, he said he doesn't really see much of a difference, so. Well, Dr. Obi, if you're over in the UK, what do we got? Like 5 hours difference? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So you it must be like 3 or 4 p.m. in the afternoon where you are? Ah, that's close. Oh, and I heard that stupid little sound. See, that's annoying. I heard it. Oh, see, look at where it goes. That is just annoying. But now, if you want to see it on your map, it's right there. I'll make it a little bigger so you can see it. Okay? But now, I want you to bear in mind that you have 10 minutes to get it. I just don't like the idea that I have to go back, especially if I'm doing something. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure you guys feel the same way. You didn't miss me? Ah, I did not miss you. Wait a minute. You did not miss me. Okay. You didn't miss me. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to go to town for a second. I just want to make sure there wasn't. Okay. I'm going to go to town for a second. Now, here's the scoop on the bananas or on the ice cream. I'm going to go to my shop. Oh, well, thank you. Here we go. This here is the ticket trader, ladies and gentlemen, in case you missed it. And you know, it's I have now officially gotten 45 tickets. Woohoo. Um but you know, I've talked with other people too, and I mean they kind of sort of think it's not worth it. And I agree. I mean for maybe, you know, lower level people that may be, you know, in dire need of these things for whatever reason. Let me take you to someplace else. Um, Let me take you over here and let me show you something. You see this here? Okay. So now I want to look at the whole list. Now you know that this is your collaboration hub, right? Okay. In your collaboration hub, oops, be aware that you have all of these things right here. Okay? And just take a look at some of the things that you can get. We're talking everything that's on your farm. Okay? So if it's everything on your farm, you know, I mean, I'm not bragging because, you know, but what I'm trying to point out to you is this. You can use favor to buy anything that's on your. Wait, let's take an example, for example, here. One favor, one horseshoe, right? And then what was it? The other one was wool. Okay. One favor, one wool. So if you want to get 10, get 10. Do you know what I'm trying to point out? So here we go. Let's go over here. One horseshoe, one horseshoe. Okay. Okay, so one favor. Yeah, one favor for one horseshoe, right? Okay. Um, 8 tickets for 8 horseshoes. So that's basically like saying 1 ticket per 1 horseshoe. So, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, please compare. I mean, if you go to your ticket trader and you maybe got a bunch of tickets, do yourself a favor, compare. Because, I mean, here we have 12 peanuts for 80. Okay. No, excuse me. 12 tickets for 80 peanuts. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, um, 16 tickets for 20 wool, and the favors over there. Okay, so I'm gonna run to the guy here again. Collaboration hub, right? Now, uh, yeah, okay, so one favor. Everything is one with the exception of, ribbons. That makes sense. And I think there was a couple of times way back when that I've used my favor just to get some ribbons. Um, the only time I've actually have used the favor for up here, for example, is if I'm at somebody else's farm. Um, let's say, for example, if I was at your farm and you needed diamonds, what I would do is I would go to your farm, your town, and I would be able to, use my favor to give you diamonds. I can give you gold. I can give you. I can't give you the boost. Sorry, but I can give you ribbons as well. Okay, because I remember I was talking about this before too. Like if I'm on a friend's farm, or even if it's somebody that I'm helping out, and if you guys need some diamonds or whatever, I'll say, well, hold on a second, and I'll load my favor right up and cash it in for what you need. And I've done that quite a few times. And as long as, by the way, keep this in mind, and as long as that person has permission to use the collaboration hub in your town, don't do it in your own town thinking you're going to give it to your friend, because it doesn't work that way. Um, and a matter of fact, I think it was Mr. T. I'll show you something else that I'm pretty sure it was this one. Because I remember I needed something. Oh, there we go. Here we go. See, look at that. Minerals. Now, the minerals you use to kind of open most of the mines. Um, and, I will not use my favor, for example, just to get a statue. I'm not going to do that. No. I just, I'm too lazy to go in the house and make it myself. So, but I try to remember to do it every day on a daily basis. I think cupcakes are my downfall because I make a lot of them, but it just seems that the NPCs around here like the cupcakes, and they usually ask you for 10 or 20 of them or more sometimes. But there's that. Now I want to show you something in settings. Okay. Um, Under your game, it's kind of pretty self-explanatory. The language, lock cursor, help message, restore help messages. Okay, here's the one I want to talk to you a little bit about. I've talked to you about it before, but some of you may still not know what the heck this is. What this is, for example, mine is set to no right now. And that's basically where you should have it for now. Okay? Unless for some silly reason you need to go on your farm and you need to delete a whole bunch of them without deleting your flowers, your crops, or wherever you've got those sprinklers. Okay? And you can just go ahead and do that without having to worry to move your stuff around. But just try to bear in mind, when you're done doing whatever you're doing, go back and hit no. Now, the other side of the coin is let's say you're moving. That's going to be tricky because I'm telling you, I'm like, are you serious? Um, Even if you're moving sprinklers, you can set it to yes. Go over back to your farm. and move them. But just remember, don't forget to come back here and hit no. Because you could accidentally, let's say you were going to delete a crop or something like that, um, put it back to no. Um, I don't know if a neighbor would open the shop, the animal current request will be selected if it makes it easier. I put no. Nearest travel, quick travel post. They have bus stop, but I have quick travel posts. Um, Watering crops, I have no. And here's why I tell people, well, that are just beginning, especially, because you got your flowers and things like that too. Here's why I won't water the crops. And like I said, this is especially for people that are kind of new to the game, and you might have a couple of gas pumps laying around and stuff like that. But here's why: if you go and water your crops, okay, yes, you do use gas for doing the different actions, planting, harvesting, and so on and so forth, because there's 4 actions in auto tractor. But here's the thing: when you're on your auto tractor and you're planting something, or let's say hypothetically you're even doing your flowers and you don't have sprinklers on them, it's going to use your gas. Not a lot, just a teeny little bit. So you know what I did? I shut it off. Yeah, I just shut it off. Um, Requires a crop to plow. I put no. Open shop and auto tractor. No. I mean, that's just when you're at the shop. So just kind of you have some things to think, to kind of bear in mind, and things, especially like I said with the watering crops. I haven't done it since I don't know when, since I probably first started. Because like I was just sitting there one day and I'm like looking at it and I'm like, damn, I'm okay. You know what? I'm not gonna water those. Forget about it. Um, so that's that. And the other thing, I don't think it's gonna let me do it. No, it's not. Okay. It does it does save. Your game does get saved, but one of the things that you gotta also, I want to show you this. I exited out for a moment. Um, Let me just show you something up here in your settings. Cloud saves. I would recommend whether you're playing on your console or on PC, go over there and save it yourself. Upload to a cloud, not a crowd. And the only reason why I say that is because you never know. Steam might get stupid on you, and then, when Steam gets stupid on you, well, then what? So that is why I occasionally will save my game, even though it says when you leave, it's going to, save your game instance and stuff like that. So I want to get some. Do I have any more questing things that I got to put up first? Oh. Let's do the rye, get it done. Well, look at that stuff is already ready. Well, I'll be doggone. Let's go plant some rye. So, I mean, what I just showed you in comparison to the ticket shop, that's something for you to think about, you know. I mean, it's like, I, I'm not sure what the point of that is with the tickets. Um, I don't know. I mean, it's a nice gesture and everything, but if I really need something, I will go over there to the other shop there, and you can get whatever you want for one. So, kind of compare it. Um, I honestly haven't needed anything, for quite a while. But I mean, and you can see the reason why. But I'm going to take you to my other farm, which is level 125. And that was my original farm. And even on my original farm, it's like, I've kind of learned a lot from when I did this farm here, my second farm. But I think there's been a lot of changes. It's not open. Hold on a minute. Let me plant my rye. Oh, Oh, and it didn't hit the wall this time. Yay me. Hold on. Oh, let me plant my rye. Let me make them happy with the rye. And now where's my peanuts? We're supposed to get snow tonight. Maybe. You know, I like snow, don't get me wrong. It looks nice from a distance. It's when you got to drive in it, walk around in it, and then the snow gets all dirty and nasty, and who wants that? You know what I mean? I, yes, it. You can make snow angels as long as it's in an open spot where it's not yellow snow or brown snow, but just make sure it's white snow. And yes, snow is very festive looking. Yes, it is. And I keep forgetting to do my bunnies on. Okay, let me go here. I have to exit out again. I thought. I think the reason why I made it private last night was or maybe okay. Oops. There we go. Now it should be opened. Oh, and I was asked. I got a PM the other, well, just yesterday, and I think some people. I'll show you this thing. I'll show you later. Um, Basically, what it is some people think that they kind of they was asking about raising the land and if you lose certain things, stuff like that. Well, look at that in that little ghosty costume. I love it. um, okay, I'm going to show you something here. I'm not going to do it because I'll just show you what I'm talking about. Let's say, for example, over here where this stuff is, okay, um, or anything at that matter. It doesn't matter. Like, see how all this is flat. Here's the thing about raising the land, and there's two different types of lands that you can raise. Because if you look at the picture over there, it's gonna probably, yeah, I did. Okay, so between this one and this one, you know, these two are different. You can raise it and lower it. This one here is more like a hilly, grassy area, or even snowy. It doesn't matter. It just depends. But the thing about this is when you use this, okay. For example, if I were to go and use this, right? I'm gonna put it over here. Let me show you something. It'll let me put a little, mountain there, but when it comes to the house, forget about it. And by the way, you see how close I am to it? Okay. In that sense, it's like a block of nine. It really is. So, um, and and the other thing is, if you're here, okay, and I'm pressing down to lower it, okay. So if you have any type of land, um, you know, trees, or land that's got something on it, it doesn't matter if it's tree, it doesn't matter what it is, even if it's the fish, you cannot raise or lower it. You have to have that land completely clear, okay? Um, I mean, later on today, I will be going to. Oh, Dr. Obi, are you in my house getting Scooby snacks? Because stay away from my Scooby snacks. uh, 'Cause, 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 People are always going in there for my Scooby snacks. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh my gosh. Look at all the other quests I gotta do. Oh, the mine. Oh, the mine. Yeah, I gotta go in the mine and get my stuff. Here's my mine, and it's fully open. Oh, this is interesting. See this? Where it's kind of glowing? So that must be the quested thing that it needs. That's interesting. That's new to me. I mean, the whole map is new too, and I really love the feature is the map is there, and you know, you can kind of like see if you finished it or not, because if you didn't, well, you have to go back in there again. And then it's so annoying when you miss one, and you know, when you leave the mine and you miss one, and you say, oh, Jesus, I got to go back in there again. So I really like the map a lot. So. See, my friendly gnome guys are supposed to be down here. That's why I like gnomes. If they put the gnomes in the mine, let me tell you, I would be having myself a good time. Oh, God. I have yet not decided what, I'm not going to put any blue mushrooms down in here yet, just because. But I will show you. Well, this one's getting. Wait a minute, did I miss any? Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm over there. Okay, I didn't miss any. I'll show you. You know, like when I was telling you how many mushrooms you can have. Like, let's say in per room, you can have 4. So yeah. Well, yeah. Or even if they stood out, well, no. Well, see, that's a lot of movement for the farmhand. It would be nice. But that's a lot of movement for them. Even though it's like, you know, I used to know how to do that program too. Because when you're setting it up to have, let's say I'm the worker, and the worker's always standing at the desk, right? So when something is ready to be harvested, okay, here's how the worker would have to do it. See, like he would have to have a line, you know, like to harvest, just like they do when they're harvesting your crops or anything like that. They have to go by a line, and it might be a little more difficult for for them to set it up for a worker to come in here. I mean, unless I don't know, they had the worker. I don't know. I guess. Yeah. So we got 2 more to go for that quest. Okay. See, I don't have this section open yet. I'm not sure when I will, if I'm gonna do it at all. I might open it. I'm not sure. But at least I know if I open this bottom one, it's gonna open up these 2 right here. Okay. But I'm not gonna do that right at this moment. Oh, see what I'm saying? Look at that. See, that's what I don't like. Okay? And then they have to end up putting a whole bunch of peanuts in there. No. I mean, I'm just not going to go crazy with the peanuts. I'm just not. No, absolutely won't do it. What is 3? 3, 3, 3. Oh, my grapes. My grapes. I need grapes. Kind of. Sort of. Oh. Yeah, I definitely need to harvest the grapes. Oh, shh. Oh, I heard that sound. I heard the sound. Did it land anywhere? Dr. Obi, did you get one of those tickets? I heard the sound. Maybe. Ah, okay. See what I'm saying? I heard it. I heard the sound. I'm like, okay. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, so I'm gonna wait. Oh, I am going to wait because it's. Let me see if I can get those grapes in. I probably can't. It's too late, most likely. See, I haven't put the signs back up. Oh, I might make one row. I really wish, though. I mean, not that I want the tickets. It's kind of no matter to me. I'm not going to go out of my mind trying to get tickets. I'm not. But I mean, I think they should come up with something a little better than what they've been doing, what they have, what they're offering people. Oh, oh, I gotta do those. Okay. Well, where are the grapes? Oh, right there. Before I do those, polar bear poinsettias. I can't get over that. That's no. I bet you those polar bear poinsettias I have already. Okay, but I'm gonna do my grapes. And please feel free if you have any questions, and because I do transfer my stuff up into YouTube. So if you have any questions about, like some of the settings on there, please feel free to ask, and I will get right back to you because I've had people ask me different, questions about some of the settings. Um, and I mean, it's almost like, like when you're watering things, it does take away a teeny little bit of your gas. I mean, but if you're doing a big field, it's going to take, well, your gas no matter what. So I just shut it off. But unlike the gold nuggets, the tickets don't come to you. You have to get off your little horse. Diamonds. You just buy them with diamonds. Why? You don't have Easter bunnies on your farm? Because if you don't have Easter bunnies on your farm, I will put some on there if you'd like. Their payout's pretty decent, and they're every 2 hours. And you obviously need the berry trees, but that's it. Um, I only have like 800 and something rabbits, so. Oh. Well, I also have this on Xbox. I do. So, if you want, I can always go to your game on your Xbox and just, put some Easter bunnies down for you at least so you can collect diamonds. I'm telling you, it's a big help. It really is to have the Easter bunnies on your farm more so than I guess even the trees. It generates a lot of good amount of diamonds. And what the Easter rabbits cost? Let me see. Um, oops. They're 18. They're 18 diamonds a pop for one. And generally, like I mean, it depends on how many you want. I mean, I had one guy say to me, he kind of like said he goes, put as many down as you can. I'm like, okay. know. But I mean, I was glad that he knew that I knew that, you know, it was all good. Okay. Those are diamonds too. Um, but if you get, okay, because Mr. T did give me some. Um, they don't give you diamonds. They do not give you diamonds. Just an FYI. Um, yeah, just to let you know, they don't give you diamonds. They give you the daisies. That's it. I had him put them on my farm because they're really nice looking. But the only thing they give you are daisies. And it's interesting because it's a poinsettia flower that gives you daisies. Well, which ones would you like? The rabbits? Don't get the daisies. I mean, unless you want them because you like them, you know. Um, I missed, and I did partially miss last year's Halloween event, and I also missed completely the Christmas event, completely. So, you know, I had stuff going on in my life last year, and yeah, I was not playing at all. So, and actually, I didn't meet my friends like Mr. T, Maya, and Ace until this year in this game on my PC. So, yeah. Okay, who? Okay, I'll do this. Um, okay, so all of that's done. Those are trees, fish, malachite. Oh, that'll be another mine. Okay, now I'm gonna do these guys. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, all right. I do the cows and the. I'll do the cows and the goats. Oh, nope. I don't need to use booze. And I know I am harvesting them the side way. I know. So. And I have to say I was um very appreciated of meeting the new people that I did back this beginning of the year, or actually in February. I really appreciate it. They were a blessing to me. Um, and they know that, you know, it's like I love them all very dearly. They're really good people, and they've kind of like yeah, they were good friends. They were really good friends. You know, like we kind of did the Discord thing, and we helped each other out, and yeah, the good people though, I have to say. You know, like they say, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Well, He certainly did for me. So, because I did, I gave up playing on my Xbox last year. I just gave up a lot last year. I gave up playing my games, but it's an understandable reason too. You know, I had lost two people in my life, and um, I just could not pick up and play any of my games. I could not. I did the Hulu thing. I was doing that a lot. Yeah. I even think I went back to one of my old games, was Elder Scroll Online. I was playing that for a while. No Man's Sky, I was playing that for a while. So, yeah. And my goats. You are not wicked. You're a very nice person. I'm one of those people that I get, well, no, and I've been told this too. I'm one of those people that say, you know what? I think there's good in everyone. I really do. I think everybody has goodness in them. I firmly believe that, and I don't care what anybody says, but I do. Even the ones that that are mean, nasty, rude, and rotten. Um, I think there's goodness in them. I think there is. I mean, I don't think like a child when they're born, they're born evil. I don't believe that. I think that's bullcrap. No. And I have ran across some pretty mean people in my life. It's just like a mean dog and a mean cat. Probably something that they don't even remember or realize was something traumatic that happened to them. And they're pissed off for the rest of their lives. That's no way to be. It's what they say is like whatever floats your boat. And I used to work at this hospital. I worked there for quite a few years. Um, and it was a psych hospital. And, I can remember clients calling me every name in the book, spewing nastiness out of their mouth. And I would just let it roll off my back. I really would. I would just let it roll off my back. It is what it is. Even normal people are just as bad. But I let it roll off my back. I'm not going to feed into the garbage because that's what you do. When you start feeding back into that, you're just feeding into garbage. That's how I look at it. And I won't do that. I won't put myself down to that. But here we go with the milk. Yeah. But Obi, I know you had to put some of those trucks around on your farm. Oh, I like the trucks. They're very nice. But even though some, with parking, um, you can park one way, and I'm trying to figure out if that. Oh, well, you know what I did? I just sold all that wool. I did. I just sold all that wool. I don't know if I might probably maybe. I got 4 million diamonds, so I want to utilize that to open some more of my farm for. Yeah, and you know what I'm saying. You got 4 million, and when I start to open more farm 4, I'm gonna cringe quite a lot because I've been saving and saving and saving for diamonds. Being very patient with them. And this is a good farm to get your boost, for favor. If you need some favor, come over and play. I even changed the name of my farm, so it's got my name, Ladyicewolf, on there. So if you see it, I'm right there. Or if you don't see it, wait a minute. Oops, wrong one. My code is 5 David Yankee Kilo Kilo Victor. Yeah. That's the other one. Obi, we definitely need to get your inventory thingy up because, wow. I was like, wow. I don't think I'd ever seen that before where everything was just full. But in your case, I would try to open up the, sorry for what? No, we gotta help you get some, well, whatever you need to open up that inventory thing. You definitely need your warehouse open. Because in that sense, you're losing more diamonds than you're gaining, especially where you're that full. Yeah, you're losing a lot. I mean, what is it that you need to open that up? Is it a crop or something? Oh wait. Oh wait. You need wait a minute. Let me see. You need diamonds, don't you? Does it require diamonds to open that up? See, I can't see it anymore on mine. Is it diamonds or is it ribbons? Let me see something. I'll take a peek. I'll take a peek. Let me see. Oh, ribbons. Well, crap. I'll go to your farm and do a lot of whatever and just give you a bunch of mine. It's not a big deal. Let me see. No, I'd be happy to give you ribbons. Not a problem. Get over here. Get over here. Thank you, Richard. See, it's not gonna tell me. Yeah, but see, here's the thing: you're losing on so much doing that. I mean, as far as inventory is concerned, you're losing quite a lot. You know what I mean? You're losing on diamonds and things like that, which you're gonna need obviously when you are opening up other farms or opening up things like that, and even some with some of the shops. But no, I mean, if you need, something, and I'm on your farm, or if you need me to go to your farm to, you know, use the favor and stuff like that, I can just keep pouring into ribbons or diamonds, whichever one you need. That's easy for me to do. I don't mind. I mean, like I said, I've done it before, so. And I mean, I know what it's like to, not have it. And I've had my friends give me diamonds and give me ribbons to kind of get me moving along. And so, yes, if you need that help, nope, just please ask and say, hey, can you know, can you give me some ribbons? Can you give me some diamonds? I'll be more than happy to do that for you. I have no problem with that. Because in the past, I've gone to farms, and a lot of them were low-level farms, and basically, I would go there and talk to them and stuff like that if they were available. And like I would say to them, hey, do you need diamonds? Do you need some ribbons? Because some you'd see that low, and they go, yeah. I go, okay. Give me privs to go over to get favor, and I said I'd be more than happy to do that. So, but I don't mind doing that at all. And it's the other thing too is it's like I mean I I can make diamonds and ribbons pretty easy. I do a lot of the quests that it required, things like that. So yeah, and there we are. Oh, the feathers. Oh, okay, that's done. And I didn't run out of gas. Okay, 7. I keep forgetting to do my gas. Oh, yeah. Trust you me, I know about that. I, honest to God, not only did I, like now that I got 3 billion, let me tell you something. I was prestiging certain things, to get them up to 5. And I I forget what it was that I was doing, but there was a few things that I was doing, and all of a sudden, I looked over and I'm like, "Are you serious? I'm broke." And then I looked at my ribbons. Uh, I had less than 1,000. Oh wait, actually, I had 200 and something ribbons left. Oh, well, Mr. Ducky was gonna eat that ribbon or eat that ticket. Yeah, you should. Yeah. Oh yeah, flowers are yeah, and spice too. Spice is another one. Spice is another one. And I prestige one thing that I thought, oh, what a waste, because it hardly levels up. It does. So that's why, like, when I try to do when I do the streaming, I kind of show people, if you're gonna prestige something, I mean, if you're gonna prestige everything, then have at it. But if you want to prestige something in particular, very specific, I guess what I do is I show them like, here we got the Muscovy duck, and you can watch him level up just by looking at the ticker in comparison to, if you wanted to compare ducks, I guess you could compare which one levels up the fastest, and that's what I usually do. Wow. Yeah, well, it's very costly. It is. But it's really awesome, though, when you went from 4 to 5 because now you're going to get an extra one, which is great. That's why I don't want to go crazy prestiging everything right now. I honestly don't. Um, I just want to do the specifics of what I need. Um, because and you'll see what I'm saying too. But at least you're kind of sort of you're ahead of the game in a way. Um, it's kind of like I have Farm 4 that I need to open. And then eventually, what I'll be doing after I open Farm 4 completely, it'll allow me to slowly but surely open number 5. See? But I'm going to make sure I have Farm 4 open completely before I touch 5. And then again, it goes to, well, now if I open my 5th farm, I have no idea what I'm going to put there. No clue. I mean, I kind of like the idea how I got this one set up with the animals on one side and then obviously the crops on the other side because that's what feeds the animals. It made sense to me. You know, in terms of the factories, I think I might change that around a little bit. Oh, the pigs too, huh? Are you doing the pigs? Okay, you do the pigs. I am going to. I did. Did I? No, wait. Oh, I ain't touching those tomatoes. No. I'll do my potatoes instead of my tomatoes. Oh, my apples are full. My pears are so. You know, it, and I took them off because they were doing so well. I had um I had some guys, the workers on the garlic, and it was really becoming too much garlic. So I said, you know what? I'm pulling them off, and I moved them over to my animals, which they do a lot better off. But it's like I mean, I kind of like put 2 guys back on them again because and I only think there's like one animal that eats the garlic, so I don't know.
Motion detected at the front door.
Motion detected at the front door. That's my buddy Ziggy. He tells me everything that goes on in my front door. Hey Ziggy, how's the weather in Milton today?
Currently, in Milton, it's 41 degrees Fahrenheit with
Uh-huh.
clear skies and sun. Today, you can expect mostly sunny weather with a high of 43 degrees and a low of 32 degrees.
Ziggy, what about the snow? Are we getting snow today at any time?
Right now in Milton, it's 41 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies and sun. Today's forecast has mostly sunny weather with a high of 43 degrees and a low of 32 degrees.
Oh, okay. I'll take that. No snow. Even though the other thing said snow. Okay. Being that I live further north, we're going to get more snow. You know, you gotta love the weather reports when they say, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be sunny outside all day," you know, but it's only gonna be 30 degrees out. Yeah, okay. Gotta love it. Black walnut trees, huh? Oh, I forgot. Oh no, I knew about the pigs. Beehives on my flower farm. That'll get wiped out. Avocados on my trees. Oh, what do we have here? Okay, so I got that, the wheat. Wheat is pretty. See, wheat since I've had those two guys up there, but see, I get two wheat at a time now. Like I do the same thing with the eggplant because I prestige my potatoes and I prestige my corn and I prestige my tomatoes. Um, Let me see what level they are now. Come on. Ah, no, wrong one. Wrong, come. Where? I passed it somewhere. Ah, here it is. Ooh. It'll probably take a few more days because I've been lazy not doing my tomatoes, and I probably should. Oh yeah, I definitely gotta do the tomatoes. I gotta harvest them. And I only have let me see. I only have two workers on my tomatoes, two workers on the yeah, corn, and two workers for garlic. So, and those are all on short term, like 15 minutes, so which is good. And plus, if you need favor, like I said, you can always come to my farm and pick it up pretty fast on the crops. Um, do the tomatoes, please. Tomatoes would be great. Okay, thank you. I kind of figure once I get those prestige, the tomatoes, then I'll take those workers off and not need them for anything over there. See, that's the thing, it's like I won't use workers unless you know what I'm saying? It's like I I'm maxed out on my workers, which is 25, but I don't. I mean, I could probably put workers here on the potatoes, but I don't. Oop, I don't want to do that. I should be able to finish this last row. I don't. I wonder if I gassed up before I got here. See, I'm looking at my gas right now, and it is running low, but I'm thinking. I'm trying to remember when I gassed up last. Thank you very much, though, Dr. Obi. I really do appreciate your help. Um, Let me see. Let me see. Is that? Yeah, I should be able to do that row over there. Yeah, I'll check out your farm, D. Here we go. Boom. Oh, oh. Means it's a different. I don't have to plant anything, right? Okay, all that stuff is planted. Okay. So I'm gonna. I just did this whole field, by the way, with the gas. I thought it was full. I could be wrong. I'll find out. But I'm doing the final row of potatoes. And I listened to Mr. T's Cheap Escape song. It was pretty cool. And I also, Dr. Obi, I heard that song, uh, Cheap, Cheap, Chirp, Chirp. That was back in the 70s. I was like, wow. And they're from the UK, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I looked it up and I was like, oh my goodness. And uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. Now, if you're at this desperate point, look at the gas, right? Now watch, I'm going to stop for a minute. Literally stop for a minute. Stop for a minute. You know that gas pump is there, right? But do you think you're going to make it? I'm probably not. I might have had like a little gas used up from something else. Well, on the video I was watching, like I mean, I just assumed because see how the gas moves up, Link? Okay. Yeah, I assumed they were from the UK because the video I was watching, I mean, oh my God, it said 1970s and it said UK. Um, and she has a lovely voice, the woman that sings that song. Um, I don't even think I remember that. I didn't quite catch the name of the group either. Okay, now I can make it to the gas pump. Aha, see, I bet you I would never. I don't know, you know. But I do know on a full tank of gas, I will make it this whole field of potatoes. And there I go. Corn looks good because I know if I do the corn, I know what's going to happen. Oh, I got some spicy wicey down here. Oh, and this is also another thing to have. It's important to have. See the melons? Okay. The canary type melons are something that will need in your inventory for upgrades and things like that. So try not to ignore them. Oh, look at that. I've got 6 peanuts. Oh, my trees are ready. I'm going to do them trees. I won't forget my tree. And then I'll plant a bunch of peanuts down. I'm hesitant about maybe prestiging peanuts because I've watched how I've watched how they level up. They're not very fast leveling thing. Though I will tell you, there's a tree. There's a couple of trees that would that produce peanuts, and they level up pretty decent. Well, I have thought about that, maybe putting up more tomatoes. Because that whole field right there is like, is like the eggplant. They're 18 by 18, so. But I kind of thought about it, putting more tomatoes up. Because they're very close to getting, to level 100, and then it'll be Prestige 5, and it's done. And I have a big enough field to do that. It's like I've been slacking on my fruit batteries. But damn, you got a lot of them. I was thinking about putting a whole bunch down, too, because at one time I put up, oh my gosh, on one of my other farms, I put up, I think, close to 3,000 of them. Yeah, I put because it was it the fish farm? Well, fish and flowers. Yeah, fish and flowers. I had over 2,000. And the thing is, it was kind of funny, even though I know people don't like to harvest fish. I get it, but I only put those up for event. You know, we passed through the night. Um, I could no. mm, That's that field. I think. See, there is a field. Yeah, there's gonna be an. Yeah, there's gonna be an extra row. It's gonna throw it off completely. I could. I could do them here. Yeah, I could do them here with the tomatoes.
Motion detected at the front door.
Oh, I have that. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll put the tomatoes here. Why not, right? Rose. I have roses. Malachite. I get plenty of tulips. Cories. Fish. I know they're level 85. They're what? 30, 40 minutes. Yeah. I have yet to do that with my garlic, only because I haven't found. Well, the one I thought was good was terrible. I have yet to find a decent one that's garlic that levels up pretty fast. And there is one that's like I did prestige because it had all the seasons, but let me tell you something, it hardly leveled up. So I think what I might do is find one of them garlic type and go from there. Figure it out. There's a couple that are pretty decent, but I'm not sure which one I want to do. Um, what's that? Must be 9. So this is 3, 6, 9, and 18. Okay, maybe I'll do it that way. They're kind of, I mean, they're kind of slow, but hey. Okay. Yeah. You definitely should get those rabbits on your farm. There will be definitely. They would be a big help for you. I love your farm setup though. It's really cool. um, because it did, it kind of reminded me of my farm together one. And people were very, very creative on their farm together ones. They were very creative. Because before I put any of those buildings up, I mean, I bought every bundle, but before I put those buildings up, I obviously put my animals where I wanted them, my trees, my crops, all of that. I put it, where I needed it. And then, of course, we had the shops, on the farm as well. Oh my God. We even had the barns that was for like a warehouse. So obviously, the more barns you get, the more inventory you got. And then they finally came up with putting a warehouse in. But then again, what did you have to do? You had to spend quite a few diamonds to level that damn thing up. And depending on what it required, it could have wanted apples, it could have wanted, crops or something. And it was, I mean, I remember my brother, God bless him, he was determined to get that thing maxed out. So it was one day, he says to me, he says, "Hey, we want to help you with my farm." He says, I'm like, sure. So I went to his farm, right? He literally had this one whole area for his crops, all diamonds. I was like, oh my God. And I mean, he did finally get it leveled up. Thank God for little favors. But oh my God, yeah. And he did not use a flat land, so because the type of the farm they had three different type farms. One was a flat land, and the difference with that one, the flat land was, you would make like a little bit less profit, less gold, and things like that. That's all that flat land was about. But it didn't have anything on there but literally flat land. And, you couldn't raise it, you couldn't lower it. It was just literally, oh, I didn't get it. You must have got it, because I heard it, but I don't see it, so it must be you got it. Sounds like a frisbee going by. Yeah, I heard it. I'm like, bing. Let me see. What's next on the agenda? Oh, garlic. Yeah, I'll get that garlic. See, these are the ones that I think are pretty decent as far as leveling wise. A French bean, which I will look at. I mean, there's this one here and this one. But the only drawback is, if you look, they're 2 seasons. So let me just do it this way. Resource. So when you're doing your garlic, what the hell is it again? Oops, I just passed that, of course. When you're doing garlicky things, okay, here's the thing. You have these 4. Excuse me, I don't know about the onions yet, but you do have these 4 here. And I actually used to plant these quite a lot, but they don't level up a whole really fast. Your lentil, I haven't really tested it out, but that's every 2 hours, but you only get 2 seasons. Your chickpeas, same thing. It's 2 different seasons. So now I try to go down to here, and you have like your lower ones that take less time, 40 minutes. So I would not recommend any of these. Don't do it. See this one here? Okay, I prestige it to number 1. It takes forever, and I think the biggest reason why is because it's 4 seasons. So to level it up, it's going to be a little slower. And so those are for the eggplant style. So that's why I just, I changed it around. But now here's the French beans, which again, it falls under the garlicky group. I haven't looked at it very closely, but even though it is a spring in winter plant, you can try to make up the difference with another, type bean. And I guess you could, you could, if you wanted to, you could do two different types and prestige them both. You know what I'm saying? That's what you could do. So where you've got spring and summer here, so now all you would need is a winter fall one. Okay, so the broad beans are winter fall, and that's not too bad, you know. So I mean, it just depends. I haven't decided which one I want to do yet, but I will do it eventually. Because getting two is better than getting one. That's okay. Just pretend and say, "Hey, I went back and got a ticket." That's what I always do. Oh, hey, I got a ticket. Oh, peppers. And this is another thing. I haven't prestiged any of them, but on the peppers, we do need more peppers. I mean, when you look at how many peppers we have, I mean, we only get three types. And the thing is, and if you look, oh my gosh, that's depressing. But if you look at the yellow peppers, right? They're low. I mean, they're low level. But we should get peppers. I wish we could because, we don't have that many of them. So now it's wintertime. What was it that I needed to do in winter? Oh, wait, it's not going to let me because I'm still... Was there anything for available? I guess not. Okay. Oh, wait, are the grapes done yet? And I know Ace had a good idea about, oh, is it going to let me? Because I have to do green. When it came to, because he's got some grape machines. I was debating whether I wanted to prestige them, but again, each one is a individual, season. I suppose you could prestige whichever one you want to do first. Because I think they basically, and I remember I did a whole farm with all grapes, but I think they basically level up the same. The only drawback, obviously, is they're going to be sitting there for a few hours. Because if you got them watered, some are 6, 7 hours. So you're looking at like doing 3 and 3.5 hours before you can, harvest them again. So I mean, when you're looking at something like in particular like the grapes, then you're gonna have to kind of decide. Well, which one do you want to do first? I don't think they. I think they all level up just about the same. I think they do. Let me see. I got a message on my phone. I think, yeah, because I think they basically all do. I think they all level up the same. See, let me see. It's winter now, so well, I did two different grapes in there. But I think they do, level up the same. So, you can always, try that route. Like if you want to just pick on one particular grape, or you could, see, you could set up a field. Let's say, for example, You were doing something on your phone while I was doing something on my phone too. What did you do? You didn't mess up. What? Like the peppers, I know are different seasons. So I guess, like I said, I guess it just depends on, you know, what you want to prestige. I mean, yeah, I've seen people obviously pressing everything. Okay, you planted on the other side. Let's see what you did. Ooh. Oh, you don't. Oh, well, let me fix it. Oh my God, you got carried away. Hey, I've done that. Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me do this for you. I thought I did, but oh my gosh, no, I didn't. Now you're all set. There you go. In case you do boo boos like that again. No, I've done that. Don't feel bad. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, I've done that though. You're welcome. I thought that was so funny. Oh, wait. I got that one too. Wait, let me see. Let me see. Which one? How about that one? I like that one. That one's cute. Yeah, I had that one. And see, now I have to stop. Okay. There you go. I gave you a pumpkin. Aw. You like my pumpkin. Yippee. I like that. See, you're all good. But no, I get what you're saying about you were doing something on your phone. You know how many times? Oh, ticket time. Yay, baby. Wow, we got what, 3 tickets on this farm today? That's okay. That's nice. Can you see me running to the ticket shop? Yeah, and I'll buy more tickets. Oh shoot. Yellow pumpkin. Yellow, yellow. I forgot when it see. Oh, dinner's always good. Wait a minute. Winter's not done yet. Where the heck did my... Oh, it's the green one. That's right. Okay. But I don't know. I mean, I think it's a judgment call when you're doing, like, if you're prestiging your peppers or anything. I mean, it's it's whatever floats your boat, as they say. Ooh, my yellow peppers. I have to take a closer look at them to see. Um, I might prestige one of them peppers, but then again, I mean, we don't use peppers for anything, with the exception of to upgrade shops. That's all you use your peppers for. Okay. Let me see. It was peppers. Oh, melons. Melons definitely. Peppers, melons, and there was one other one that they will ask you for. Because you don't plant peppers. I mean, unless you like planting them. I mean, for a quest maybe or something. But the reason why I have my field like this is because the shops will want them. And if you don't have them, then guess what? You got to go plant them. Okay, what is available? Nothing. Well, I'll be. You kidding me? Wait a minute, what do I have up the front? What is number 4? Oh, okay, it's melon. Isn't it? Let me see. Yeah. And I always put the lowest ones down. So, and I haven't prestiged any of your melons because, again, you don't use them for anything in particular, um, except for upgrading shops. I mean, it's almost like it makes no rhyme or reason, but like when you're putting the peppers up, when you're doing the melon type resource, you're doing that because it's gonna be used for upgrading your shops. And like I had said to you, and probably many times, when it comes to shops wanting you, like when you have to upgrade a specific thing, um, it just used to love me. It used to always say, "Oh, well, now we need pears," and I'd be sitting there going, "Yeah, but I don't have any." Well, I don't have that many. I don't have enough. So I had to purposely just go and wait and harvest stupid pear trees. See? So, and then did hit me with the apples. Then it would hit me with something because I was realizing that it's hitting me for stuff that I have very small amounts of. Um, I don't recall it ever asking me. Well, it did on one of them. Yes, it did. I think there was a few times, but that was like the sweet shop or something like that. Um, it did ask me for like musical stuff or the food stuff that you make in your house, but it didn't ask me for a whole lot of them. Um, because I know we all forget to go in the house and make the food. Um, I constantly, and look at my cupcakes. It's just depressing. 60 cupcakes. Okay. There is one cupcake type you can make, which are the cookies. And sometimes when I need them in a pinch, or if I have no cookies at all, I mean, well, no cupcakes, basically what I do is I will go over there and make those cookies because it takes 5 minutes. The one that I usually do in between a lot are the. I mean, I don't really care about the XP that you get from doing the foods. I really don't care. Um, because the XP moves extremely slow, and yeah, you can prestige them. Oh, look at that! You got the you got the Halloween face on. That's cute. You got the Santa suit. Wow! I don't have no Santa suit. Yeah, I think you guys got some really nice stuff for Christmas, and I don't know what all the Christmas things were, so don't ask me, because I can't give you any spoilers, and I don't like doing spoilers, but hey. But I go to my other friends' farms, and I see that they have like it looks like candy canes and presents, um, and then they have some really nice fencing too. I love that. With the little stars and everything. I kind of like that. So I'm looking forward to getting those. And then they have the snowmen. Oh, yeah. I can't wait for that. Because Maya hooked me up with snowmen. So there was a lot of good stuff that they did give you for the Christmas event. How is my spice? Okay, my spice is like that. Okay, good. Um, I am. Yeah, I like that one. That's the one I want to get again. I want to get for sure. Oh, okay. I'll do the peanuts. Give me the peanut bag. Yeah. fence? I know that the stars separate. What kind of a fence do they have? I'll give you permissions to put one down for me, and then you can show it to me. I don't remember. I I don't remember seeing a Christmas fence. Hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, I think you can put one down. Try putting one down right now. Obi, you left me. Oh, you must get your food. And thank you, Obi. I appreciate it. Let me know when you put one fence down, D. Put it up there where the factories are. Just put one fence down. Just lay it down, and I'll look at it. Farm Together one had a nice fence for Christmas event. They had one that was like, really nice looking. What's that 10? Oh, it's at 10? Oh, okay. Give me a second. Let me just finish this row. Yeah, Farm Together one had a fence. It was really nice. It was like a wooden fence, but it had lights on it. And the one thing I did like was, um, they had this like pumpkin fence, but it was like really small, like low to the ground, like a pumpkin. But it was in rows. I thought that was so awesome. Like kind of like on the same idea as the star one. Ooh, my coriander. Oh, 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 that is nice. I like that. Ooh, those are pretty. I think I remember Maya putting some down. She made a little Christmassy scene. Oh, that fence is nice. It's a nice fence. Yep, those are nice. I like those. And these are the lights, huh? Now, are they just that one color, red and white? Those are nice. I like that. Yeah, those are very nice. I like those. Oh, okay. I see. Those are nice, yeah. Yeah, let me see. And they had snowmen, and let me see. Oh, I kind of like that green. I like the red and white too, but green's kind of nice too. It's too bad they didn't. Yeah. Yeah, I like the snowmen. I had it set up. The snowmen were basically, yeah. And then they had, yeah, I remember those. Yeah. Yeah, and on Farm Together 1, they gave us Christmas trees, but not a whole hell of a lot of them. I think 25 Christmas trees. Okay. Yeah. 20, imagine that 25 lousy gosh darn Christmas trees. Bleh. Um, but I had the ski lodge bundle, so I set it up to make it look like a, well, because they had the Santa sleigh and they had the reindeer. I mean, they really did some nice things for Farm Together. They did. They had some really nice bundles. I can't complain. I made sure I bought every single one of them too. Hi, Mr. T. How you been? Ace, you're just the guy I want to see. Well, I'm not doing OBS this morning because it comes up with an error, and I will copy and paste what the error says. I have no clue what it means, unless maybe I should just delete it and reinstall it again. I don't know. But I set it all up just like you showed me. I went click start, and it came up with this error or something with connections or whatever. So I'm really upset about that. He disappeared. Where'd he go? Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, I'll say it's spring. So what else is next? Oh, I already planted those, so those are all done. Sweet onions. No, see, see if I go to the OBS and try to start a stream, it's not gonna. It just comes up with this weird thing. And I did add my Twitch account. It's there. It's some kind of a weird. I don't know what error. It's just some weird error. I'll have to check it again. You know, maybe when I end this stream, I will take a screenshot of it. Yeah, I'll post it up. Because I'm sitting there going, okay, I the only thing that I had well, I changed it for this one here was, I went back in, you know, and I got another ULR for this for the Streamlabs. I did that, and what else? I think that was it. I'm kind of basically see because I used to do OBS moons ago, so. Mr. T, I'm gonna whiz off to go into. Are you trying to get favor? Because if you're trying to get favor, oh, he's gonna try to get favor from there. Yeah, what's up, cheapskate? I love that song. $6.75. I don't have anything to turn in. I feel the love. I really do. I feel the love. Okay, what is this? Oh, Ace. What do you mean upgrade? What do you want me to upgrade? There's nothing to upgrade, dude. There is nothing to upgrade. I'm telling you. He just wants to spend my money. Who's he kidding? Are there any more? Nope. Oh, there's two more. Oh gosh, I hope they don't ask me for lemons. Because I think... Oh no, I'm good. Oh, it's the peanuts. Forget about it. I don't care. Why is that? See, you can't change that. Because it's part of the building. You did not! Oh my god. But you see? What level is it now? Yeah, I figured I'll finish off the vegetable shop before I go and do, like, fruit. There's Mr. T, spending my money. He's like, where can I spend more money? What is that? And see, my flower shop is capped, so you can't do anything to that. I'm still like, I just can't get over that they only allow us to have so many of the poinsettias. That's just wrong. You know, if you're gonna even it out, oh, my restaurant. 600. Well, that's not bad. I gotta save some diamonds for my number 4 farm. I'll take you to the number 4 farm and you can open up some land for me. See? How's that, Mr. T? You want to open some land on my farm 4? Oh, he says, okay, go. Oh, shoot. I am definitely going there now. Okay. Ta-da. Okay, now, here's what I've got here. On the left, there's a lot of crops here, obviously, right? So those are all the ones that take, a couple of days. Well, actually, like 10 hours or more. So you can either do the right side and open the whole bottom of the right side, Mr. T. Just open the bottom of that. And then I could work around it. And I know I only have 2 gas pumps, but the reason behind all of that is because I have, I only have the 2 fields for right now going. And I still can't get over that I harvested all this crap and I got nothing. Like, I didn't get any tickets. So have you decided which you want to do the bottom? Because see, the top area, I don't know, but I definitely want to make it look creepy looking up in here. I'm not sure what I want to put. Oh, see, you got to put more spice up in there. I am? Really? 1080. Okay. Oh, he opened the top. Open it up all the way across the board. Like, go right to the go open it up to the furthest wall. It's a lot better that way. Yep. How many diamonds I got now? Oh, so you did the top. Nice. Holy crap. Holy crap! That's nice. Mr. T's having fun. He's opening up my walls. Look at that, huh? Look at all that stuff. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, shoot. We can't. You got to go to town to flatten it, but it won't let you flatten it because we're here. So I'm pretty sure that. Let me see. It's not going to let me flatten that land over there. Because it'll flatten for 2,500 diamonds. Oh. Oh, that's cool. No, it worked. It worked. No, it worked. It did work. Because before it didn't want to do that, so now it does. Holy shit, look at that. I don't care if you spend all my diamonds, because you know I can get more. Oops, go down. Wow. So it was worth saving all those diamonds, huh? Oh, D, you left. He's spending all my diamonds. I don't care. Oh, I'm down to 1 million. Uh-oh. 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 He's gonna make me broke. But that's okay. Oh, you can't open that? Or did you? Were you able to open that one? Oh, okay. What game are you gonna play? Anything good? Nice. Good. That's really good. Thank you. And look at that. Thank you so much. You know I appreciate that. Oh. So I got the whole top. So now I probably need another, what, 4 or 5 million diamonds to open them up? Not bad. I get more diamonds. Ah, it says someone is blocking the space. So you have to be away from that area that's blocked, that you just opened. Okay, let me see. Where are you? Ah, okay. I'll try it again. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Let me see. Okay. Nope. Nope. What am I doing standing there for? Okay. And that, my friends, is how you flatten the land. Some people were saying, you know, you could use your tractor and You know, so like, but if you're opening up like a whole space like this and that, then basically all you need to do is just go to that thing, pay 2,500 diamonds. That's what I do. I don't like, I won't do one plot at a time. Maybe I'll put a bazillion of those trees down. No, because then no one will come. Yeah, I don't care, but I don't think I don't have enough to open up any more than what I have. What the hell? See, I'll eventually make the entire farm green, but I want to keep the black lines right here because I want to keep this central area centered. I'm not sure what exactly I want to put in here, but I'll do something. Definitely not a fish farm. I don't know. I do, like I said, I have the crops here that are like 1 or 2 days kind of thing. So you know that's where what my dilemma is just to, because we don't. I mean, if you take a look and see how often you plant these high end things, you're gonna find out that you don't plant them that much. So spring, summer, fall. Oh, perfect. D, what? Unless you left. Don't. See what I'm saying? I can't freaking stand that. Come on. I mean, come on. They can just make it auto like they did with the gold nuggets. You know, and I never changed that thing. I mean, I did change it yesterday, you know, to make it 1080, whatever, but I don't know. Well, you didn't tell me what game you were going to go play. I'm curious. Inquiring minds want to know. Really? Huh. Fish Simulator, yeah. You like that game? Oh, so what are you playing it for? Four, Four Kings Casino and Slots. Oh, that's a point and click game. Come on. You can do better than that. I mean, go play some, well, you probably don't have it. Power Wash 2. And I bought Badlands. Yeah, I bought the Badlands, and I really haven't played it that much. What was it last year? Yeah? Really bad games. I'm telling you, I should go back and play my. Oh, what is this one going to tell me to do? Oh. What is the option? Oh. Oh. Well. All right. I'll do it. I should shock you all and play not Lord of the Rings. I do have that game, but play Elder Scroll Online. I'm a totally different player when it comes to that game. Don't you unfollow me. You're mean. You're mean. You're just mean. Wow. Wow. He's just so I saw someone on a stream, and on the stream it said, as a title, it says, that they won't recycle their farm until they get 1,000 followers. Wow. I'm like, okay, you're not going to recycle your farm. Yeah. It's okay. I may not have a lot of followers, but I do love my lurkers. They know that. And I know people, watch the video. And I appreciate that. I mean, I don't know. Be a little more creative and say, I'll do a stream dancing or something. You know what I'm saying? I'll do a stream dancing if I get 1,000 followers. Good God. I follow people, and which one is this? It's like when I follow people, I follow them because they are creative, and they do. God only knows how they do it, because I know I tried it a long time ago, 8 years ago, or 9 years ago now. But I tried doing different games. I just couldn't keep up. I actually had a friend. She did streaming, and that's how I got kind of doing it. But and I was streaming a game. It was a point and click game kind of thing. I can't think of the name of it now. But I did stream that game for a while, and I did have followers, and then of course they fell off the planet because I stopped streaming. And a friend of mine said to me, "Well, why don't you stream this game?" How do you do that? I guess like if you're streaming 5 days a week or 7 days a week, yeah, you got a variety of games and stuff. I know people do that on a daily basis, because sometimes someone I follow, they're playing a game that I'm interested in. So naturally, when I see them online and they're not streaming the game that you know. And then I find out, that they have a schedule, and they're scheduled to, stream for that day, or what, you know what I mean, like a particular game for that day. So, and I was going to do Power Wash 2 in a stream, but the only drawback about doing power wash in a stream is, and I don't want to bore people. I might bore people now, but the thing is that you're gonna watch somebody power wash. Look at Mr. T. He's just pew, like Um, I mean, it's like a rinse and repeat. You just clean this, move on to the next one. Clean it, move on to the next one. Um, I didn't say you was. Did I say you was slacking? Good Lord. Man, look at that. He's just buzzing around, cleaning up all the roads, getting me more diamonds so he can spend them. It's okay. Is that why you come and visit me? Because you see how many diamonds I have so you can spend them on me? That's what you do. It's okay. I can always get more diamonds. See, I don't slack in the Department of Diamonds. No, I don't. And I'll get those diamonds back in no time. Won't take much. Let me see. I have 332 diamonds now. 332,000. Okay. Let me see. How long would it take me to get 1,000,000? Probably a day, maybe two. Yeah, a day or two. I'm sipping my coffee, by the way, Ace. So if you heard a clink on the microphone, it was me drinking my coffee. And I know you did. Could you please send a link to me for? Well, wait a minute. Okay. So do these microphones are they USB? I'm assuming they are, right? That you use when you stream. Are they? Are they USB type? Okay, good. Maybe I'll go to Best Buy and see what they have. Or, yeah. Or actually, if you want, you could also put a couple of links, put a link in for me for microphones and a headset. Headsets are pretty basic, I would think. Right? Yeah. Oh, shit. You're saying USBs, right? Yeah, I definitely am going to get a new computer. Yeah, please. Yeah, definitely a link for that. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not talking about this. No. Sorry. No, I'm not talking about this. I got cursed. Did you? Y'all didn't see that? Good. I'm glad. You missed it. Yeah. Yeah, baby. You missed it. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why? And I was so close to the thing, too. God. Oh. Which one are you? Do I have time for this? Let me see. Oh, yes. Yes, I do. Wait a minute. Oh, the other side? No. I know. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Dang, Mr. T is fast. You gotta give him that, you know? Look at that. Look at how fast he's going. He's just moving along. You're never gonna, I mean, well, you will catch me sooner or later. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I must have had to switch over. Oh, oh, I got summer up there. I would like to probably prestige most of my spice crops, I think. I don't know. I do like my spice crops. Always have in my trees. But the only one that I did prestige was my coriander because it's under four. What's it? Wait a minute. It's 9.5 hours, but you're still looking at 4 point something, 4.5 hours, something like that. So yeah, that's one of the ones that I would definitely like to prestige. Is you know, it's my spice to get a bunch of ribbons. I've only got like 2 trees that I'm doing now that are under the that are doing getting the prestige. Wow. Why is that like that? Oh, I know why. Never mind. Got the hiccups now today. What was that? Really? See, I'm just doing the spice trees. That's basically now what I'm doing is the spice trees. 25. Wait. 25. Jesus. And it's fall. Fall. Okay. Let's do some more of those. But you only did the 2 trees though, right? Yeah. See, that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing the 2 spice trees. And then I broke down, I did the coriander. I imagine that'll probably be a little costly, but it'd be something I could do in a pinch for, if I want to put crops down. But I know that they're not all seasons. Do you know that one of my friends is already prestiging the onions already? Like, they're working on getting those prestiged. I was like, wow. But they they got a good farm. They really do. They got a really nice farm. Yep, they're already getting their onions prestige. All the new stuff, they're getting those prestige. Yep. Well, their farm is level 750, and they're very close to level 750. They're like, I don't know, 7 something. And basically, they've been diligently working on prestiging everything on their farm. Diligently. So. And it's really nice how they got their setup. And the funny thing is, I go to their farm a lot now, more than Base's farm. But I go to my other friend's farm, and wow, it's incredible some of the things that they have and how they have it set up. It's really decent. And they have an area. Now I don't know why, but they have one area in particular that they blocked it off with workers in there doing animals. Okay, we'll do this one. So, I should put down a bunch of those trees, huh? Maybe over there. That would be a good spot. You know, see, if you want to put a gas pump in a stop over there, bus stop thing, you can. Well, I know you got a big area over that you're doing. I think that's his favorite thing to do. He's the cleanup guy that just goes and cleans up. So have Mr. T come to your farm, spend all your diamonds, but look at what happens when you spend all the diamonds. It just opens them bad boys right up. And I'm getting a cold because it's the weather up here it is different than from when I was in the city. And I'm very careful about getting cold still. Let me see something. If I put... Yeah, I'm going to do it up. See, I don't want to put that black line up there again. No, I'm not going to do it until everything is open. And those white spots there. Yeah. Dang, look at that big... Holy crap. Yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm trying to figure out, should I do it? Well, let's see. You know, it's so funny when you're over here, right? And when you look straight ahead, it looks like it's rising up. But then the closer I get to it, the land flattens out until it's dropped down. No, I think... No, I'll do it sideways. Yeah. I'll put a thing here. I'm surprised they didn't let you change the colors on these. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm counting 6 because, and they're gonna move. Oh, no, I want it there. I think that's where I want it. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I won't be able to tell until I do it. Okay, hold on a minute. No, 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 no. Wait a second. Is that right? Yeah, I guess it is. I'm gonna have to change. Oh shit! I'm gonna have to change it, won't I? Nope, 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 nope. Yeah. Change it. Yeah. Okay. I like that blue line effect. So I'm gonna do it here for now. I want to see how far down I can go. Right about here is good. I think. Nope, a little more. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay. Dang. Okay. This. I think it. Okay, 380. No, 387, 396. Wait a minute. 387, 396, 405. That's what I gotta do. It's 405. Oh, and I know I don't. Psh. Yeah. Okay. $275. So I want to do 405. $380. Oh, okay. 389. What do I got now? I think I'm gonna have more than I need. Yeah. What? Get out! That can't be right. No, that can't be right. No, that can't be right. Hmm. Two, three. Oops. That can't be right. Let me see something here. Do I want to want to go down that far, though? I don't know if I want to go down that far. No. Let me see. 404. Let me see something here. Oh shit! I forgot. Now I know why I'm screwing up. Because it's counting the other trees. Damn it! Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't really want to go down that far either. And it just dawned on me. Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to end up having to do is the way I... God. Oh, this is going to drive me crazy. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's 9. This is 18, 27, 36, 45. I'll have to do it the old way. 45, 54, 63, 32, 1, 90, 99. Okay. Nine, 18, 36, 54, 63, oops, 72, 81, 90, 99. Okay. 1, 8, 1, 7. I'm counting. 36, 45, 54, 72. Okay, 80, yeah. 90, and that's 99. Okay, good. Okay, now that works for me. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty then. Oh, I'm never gonna make it.
Motion detected at the front door.
Come on, come on, come on. 40 seconds. Come on, baby, get over there. 25 seconds. You know, I'm really kind of glad that they kind of, let us keep the diamonds. Because I'm sorry, if there was a crop or something from a fruit bat tree, I think not. I know. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Going to town for a moment. Give me some flavor. I know it's going to take me less than 22 minutes, but... Okay, I'm going to start up. Number 2. Work my way down. Oh, never mind. I'm like, why are they level 50? See, they are kind of semi-slow when it comes to leveling them up. But you know what? I don't care. Oh, now you do get tickets when you plant stuff. Yes. Oh, no, I'm harvesting, sorry. Oh. And of course, I had to stop in between. Okay. I wonder how favor is on these trees. I actually, I gotta pay attention to that again, see how favor works on those. Gives me a whole 18 XP. Woo woo. I know what I'm gonna put up there in the top right left corner. I know exactly what I'm gonna put up there. Wow, you really going to town over there, huh? Damn, you do a good job, Mr. T. You really do. Thank you so very much for doing that. I appreciate it. There. Now, I should have 397. Oops. Let me just double check. Yeah, see. So if I did one more row, I'd be good. Yeah. Yeah, one more row is good. Oh, no, no. Yep. And then I'll do the road going down. I don't want to try to figure out what that green slimy stuff is that's hanging off, Is it seaweed? We need a witch in here, too. I mean, I'm sorry, but they're not going to lure me into playing a Farm Together 3. Because you know why? They need to finish this game. Okay? I'm just simply saying. They need to finish this game. So no Farm Together 3 until we get Farm Together 2 done. And it's far from being done. Now I can do, well, I'll have to do my count because, okay, 1, 2, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this one and this one take out. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh. I have to go there and fill it in. Stupid me. Okay, gotta fill in this part of the road. Brown. There we go. Ooh. Now it's all pretty and shiny up there, huh? Okay. Where is it again? Oops. Brown. Yep. Oh, what are we having for din din? Anything good? Tacos. Oh. I like tacos. Tacos are good. Take care and thanks again. Wait a minute. You know? Okay, I'm gonna do this. Wait. Oh, shh. I gotta check one little thing. Aw. Hope we come back soon. Okay. What did I do over here again? 1, 2, 3. As long as I leave that road there, then I'm good. Because, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go up here and turn it off. Oh, yeah, I might as well. Why not, right? I'd turn it all green. Because that will just bug me because I have a plan for that. Change. Yeah. Okay, now to go back over here. Where is it? Okay, right here. Oh, wait. Wait a second. I'm gonna go to 1 and make sure I'm doing it right. Okay. No. No, 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 no. Okay. So why doesn't it... Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, that looks right. I don't want to have to remove something if it doesn't look right. Okay, so I got that. I don't care about those trees up there being like that. Okay, so, see, I have to do that individually? Are you serious? Wait a minute. Maybe not. Oh, maybe I do. Okay, so it has to go no. Wait a minute. That would make sense, yeah. Because when I do this, I just want one on that side, so that's fine. That'll work. Yeah, see, because if my, because see, I'm only keeping one line of gray. Like, see here, there's like that middle divider. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put one black block into here. And of course it's not going to do that. You dirty dog. It's because my crops are in the way. And I'm not going to, I have to fix that. There is a way of doing it without having to. Okay, I have to do that. See, because I want black under that one. Okay, yep, see? Okay, so the crop is preventing it from being done that way I want it, which is fine. Okay. I'm going to do it up here. Oh, did it work? Yeah, it did. Okay. Yep, it's doing it the way I want. Okay. So then I have to just do a little crop area and fix it that way to put the black line back in. Not a big deal. I know you're probably wondering, why do you got those apple trees over there? I've got them over there because I don't have them on my farm with the trees and the flowers. So, okay. So I'm going to have to do this individually, which is not a big deal. But I wonder. Nope, it ain't going to do it that way. Well, it could. I'll see. Oh, I know how to fix that. Oh, yeah, I forgot all about that. There is a way to fix it. You just go back over here and you just do the green. See, it'll fix itself. You know, so that way the black line falls over. See? It falls over the line that I want it to be on. I have to do the trees up there, so now I'm going to back over here. And I know what's going to happen too with this, but that's all right. It's not a big deal. Okay. That one's going to be a little more difficult. And it didn't take because it didn't take. Okay, see, I have to be over here on this line. But it's okay. I'll have to do that individually. You know, I mean, oh, why did it? Oh, okay. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, filled it in. Yay, thank you. Okay. Alrighty, so this will be fine. You know, if you use the black on the tree, like on your flowers or something, it looks really good. Okay, so now I'm going to go back over it again because, and I'm going to make sure it stays away from that. Yep, see? You just stay away from it and it'll turn it back to green again. So stay one row away from it and you should be fine. Nice flat land over there. Which gives me an idea. Probably a bad one, but okay. Now go back up here. And well, I suppose these should all be, yeah. Yep. Okay. Do the trees. That's it. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Oh, wait. I want to do the whole thing. Fill it in. But, and if you want to change the, terrain underneath, just walk up to the building with the terrain you're going to use, hit A, and it's going to tell you it's going to cost you 9,000, so you do it. Okay. But just make sure you got the terrain that you want underneath that house, and then do that, and you're good. And like I said before, I know some people still had a little difficulty understanding about the raising of the land and so on and so forth. Especially for new people, when you just recently might have gotten the terrain thing. Why did I put that there? Oh, I put that there as a. Oh, okay. I put that there as the center area. Okay. See, I can show you a little something right here. For example, here, I'm going to show you the raising. Now, it's not going to let me raise anything over here. It won't let me lower it either. Okay? And you find this tool under the terrain. Okay? And you have different ones like the hillside ramp, and I'll show you that one. And then they have this one, but it doesn't have any hillside. It's just a hill. But it's not going to let me, excuse me, lower or raise anything. Okay. and I have to be at least, I'm standing in this stupid thing too. So that doesn't help at all, does it now? Okay, now I'm back. Okay, see that? It's not going to let me raise that terrain at all whatsoever. Okay, because if you look in this area, I can't use my mouse, but if you look at top where you see the three trees going straight across, okay, it's because those trees, it's like you're going to be trying to lift the trees and everything else. Same rule applies with the house. If you put it one block over, just kind of imagine this being a block of 9, okay? Because that's what it is. It's a block of 9. Just like you got 9 trees right here, okay? So, you have you can do this though. You can raise it, which that's even, okay. So you can raise it as long as you have that space in between. But now watch what happens when I do it. Yeah, have at it, right? Okay. So now if I don't want that, I go back into my menu again, hit this, push down for going to the down, and boof, it's gone. Okay? That's how that works. I have a plan of what I want to do here in this area, decoration wise, but I haven't. I'm still obviously working on what I want to have done over here, and things like that. So, it's like to me right now. This is going to be, obviously this is my farm 4, and the things that I have now are the things that take a long time, like 2 days, 2.5 days. But when they were on sprinklers, which is, gosh, did I? No, I did not. Okay. Where they were on sprinklers, and we'll show you again, because I know that I haven't, done it a lot, but I'll show you again. Okay, so now I'm stepping up over here with us. These are the boo-boo pumpkins. Baby boo pumpkins, to be exact. Okay, I'm going to sort by time. And the reason why I'm doing this is because you don't really plant these a whole heck of a lot, okay? In the time frame that I'm staying within, like this is 2 days, a day and 12 hours, okay? These all take a long time. I try to go down as maybe, I want to stick with something that's going to be at least, I want to say 10 hours because that's going to be 5. So if I stay from 10 hours and up, okay, like baby boos. I mean, seriously, if you take a look at some of your crops that take 2 days or 10 hours or more, look and see what level they are. I mean, if they're higher level, great. If they're low level, that tells you that you're not planting them a lot. And like these ones, I know that this quest pops up a lot. And they're all year round. So what I decided to do was on my farm 4 was like, I'm just going to do the ones that take forever and a day because they do. But at least they're there, they're in check, and it's kind of like you set it and forget it, okay? This one here is the only one, well, it's not. Okay, but these 2 here are, all 4 seasons, which means every day, not 2 days, because if you have them watered and everything, every 24 hours you can harvest these. 24 hours. This was a day and 12 hours, so you're talking 24 and 6 is 20 hours. Or, 20 hours. No, 18. Anyways, pumpkins are pumpkins, and there's a lot of times you will get requests for those. You see? You get a request for the common spinach. So I put it over there. Same thing with the red spinach. You do, if you haven't gotten them yet, you're lucky. Eggplant, even though, yes, it's 24 hours. This one here is 13. So I'm looking at it from that perspective was what takes the longest and just put them there. It's like set it, forget it, and whatever. Um, but now my grapes are high level. I mean, higher level, not high level, but you know what I'm saying. And the reason was because when I did have a farm with just all the grapes, it worked for me. But they were kind of slow leveling. I will tell you. I will admit that. Um, I'm really not going to mess around and put a lot of low level crops in here. Absolutely will not do that. No, no, no. It's just no point. Um, as much as I love my little creepy pumpkin, I mean, look at that. Isn't that sad? He's a fall guy. So, and he takes 4 hours if you plant him 2 hours. I would have loved to have prestiged him, but look at that. He's 85. I would just like to prestige him just for, giggles and laughs because I do like the pumpkins. But there's really not too much I want to prestige. Really, there isn't. And again, I'm going to try to keep it with no workers here. I'm going to do this one on my own. Or leave it open if people want to come here and, harvest stuff, they can do that too. As far as favors concerned, I think they might be just a tad bit slower. I don't know. I can't tell you that. But what I'm going to do, Mr. T's probably going to pull his hair out by now, is I'm going to plant some of these. Not these, not those, these. Because they do pay pretty decent, and I do have them prestiged. Okay? So these guys, watered or not, take 2 days and 12 hours. And I figure I'm going to put them here because they do take 2 days and 12 hours. But I also know that eventually they will get done. Okay? In 2 days and 12 hours. And I have the patience to wait for that. So I don't rush over here and go, oh, are they ready? Are they ready? No, I don't do that. I just know they're going to be ready in 2 days and 12 hours, But I'm going to make it so that this farm has other things on there for people to do and stuff like that. I know we have certain other flowers, but I'm not going to do that. No. Yeah, see, I mean, these are all little low things. I think the only ones that are like, see, you got this one here. The White Liberty Carnation is 1 day. This one's 2 days. 16 hours. I really don't care because I mean, we have a lot of roses. We do. So, I mean, I'm not going to worry about it. Because like I said, there's quite a few of those rose type flowers. Quite a few. So what I'm going to put over here, because I thought, well, oh, that's going to be a road. So the question, wait a minute. Oh, wait. The question is, yeah, it can go past that line. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit back. And I might do, I don't know how many rows. I'll see how many I get on my first hit. I know it's not going to be 400. I think it's going to be like 387. It could be. I could be wrong. But I think that's how I set it up. I'm pretty sure I did. I know. Some of you are saying, you don't have any gas pumps over there. You know what? I don't. Not yet. But I will put them up. I'm terrible like that. Ooh, 1 o'clock. I think after I put these flowers down, I'm probably going to go. Probably end my stream because I know I've been streaming for a few hours. But I just want to give you some ideas. And again, if you do have any comments or questions about what I'm doing, even a suggestion. Hey, I mean, look at that. I let T come in here and just spin all my diamonds. Isn't that sad? He spit. Oh, whoa. Oh, okay. So we have to deduct 3, 9, 18, 21. Okay, so you take 20 off the top. Let's see what we got. 405. So I think it is 387. I think it is. I meant there, yeah, because both sides are even, so it should be 387. But that's okay. This will determine it. We'll take these flowers here and divide them by 2 and see what we get. Because I'm going to put probably, let me see. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 6. I don't know. And I'm sure some of you, and if you didn't get your pink ones, try to use these ones. And I know, like I said, it's a long time, but you know, at the same token, bear in mind that even though the pink poinsettias give you 1440 XP, 1450 XP, you get 10 less XP for these guys here. Okay? And they do level up pretty fast. Okay, let's divide it. It should be 810 maybe? Yep, 387. Okay. So I have 387 in each row. And I'm going to keep it like that, you know, because it just, to me, it makes sense to use. It might, you know, oh, geez, I could do 400 and something. Well, yeah, you can. You can put as many as you'd like. You can fill the whole screen with it. I don't, you know, it's up to you. But this area here, I'm going to do with other, I'm going to use it for other things. So, yeah. I'm eventually going to have to ask someone. I might do it. I might want to get those gold stars, you know, for Christmas thingies. But I'm not sure yet, so. But I definitely want to get those. I like the fencing, though. The fencing isn't half bad. But I don't know. I don't know which one costs more. Not that it matters to me. Mr. T is probably by now pulling his hair out because I'm putting gold poinsettias down. But I bet you he's got a gold pointer farm. I will bet you he has a farm filled of gold poinsettias hidden. I'm just telling you. I bet he does. Guys, you got to look up this song. It's kind of cool. It's called Cheapskate. Maybe I'll play it on my intro, but I don't know if I'll get in trouble if it's copyright. I mean, I don't see why it would be a copyright song. Honestly, I don't. And yes, I'm going to water all of these flowers. I definitely will. But I am, like I said, I am working on getting these prestige. I already got them to the 1, but I'm going to prestige them for now all the way up to 5, depending on how much, you know, money I collect and diamonds again. Let me see. Was there anything that I need to do besides? No, there's nothing there. Okay. I gotta get that. I want to take a screenshot of what OBS is. I'm so disappointed with that. Oh shit! I didn't want to do that. How many do I got now? Not enough. Okay. Oh no, I can. Okay. So if I have a little bit over 1,000, I should put on the back of my license plate FT3 and see them freak out. I don't know if you guys know that you can change your license plate. You're only going to do 3 letters, numbers, whatever combination of 3 that you can do. You can put those 3 there. So just FYI. And basically what you do is like when you are going into like, to change, like your character, you can go in there to change your pets. You can go in there and change your, the type of vehicle that you have. And on that too, you can make it different colors. It can beep different ways. Colors, beeping. Oh, and then a little novelty item on your vehicle. You can change that. So it's too bad my pet can't jump on the back. You know what I'm saying? That would be kind of cool. Okay, how many of these do I got now? 19, 20. All right, one more pass. See, now I have my trees, and I will be here when it's fall and when it's winter just to do those trees. I absolutely will. But I also have the trees on other farms, which means, by the way, I will probably eliminate those and put something else different there. And that's another reason why I put those apple trees there, because I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to overload my other farm with just stuff. And that's how I look at it. It's just stuff being in the way, and it looks crappy. But I'm going to count how many rows I have, because you can do... Let me see something. Huh. Actually, I could probably go over more with them. I might. Because you can plant these and then harvest them when you get down to like the end. And I could probably show you that. I mean, if you're on a farm that a person's garage is fully done, if you go to someone's farm that's not fully done, it's not going to work out that way. But there is a way to figure out how far you can go. I mean, basically what I do is here, like I will count, I count like this is 1, and then this will be 2, and then this will be 3, this will be 4, this will be 5, and this will be 6. So technically, I could put a gas pump right here, okay? And, or even right there is fine too. I can put a gas pump right here, okay? And then, by putting a gas pump over here, because it's not going to interfere with anything, and I do the same thing again. It's like every 3 is counted as 1, if you can understand what I'm saying. Like, this group of 3 here, 1, 2, 3, right? So I count that as 1. And this would be 2. So in other words, it's like 2 groups, 2 rows, however you do it. But I do it when I hit on the 6th row. I know that on my farm, I can do this whole complete thing and just need 1 tank. Okay? And then I continue, and I would do the same thing here if that's what I was going to do, The reason I have, these guys here for now is, and they are low level, but I figure, you know what? It's a spare spot to put things in for now. And I have put quested items in there too that are, if they're questing, I'll put them there. Like if I need something that needs to be placed down, I'll put them in there. And I thought I did the onions on my other thing, but that's okay. I'm going to head back here. Yeah, and I had to put these crappy old benches there. I really, really wish that they would have given us those other benches. I don't know why they didn't, but they should have. But this is going to be like my little creepy area, and you'll see what I'm talking about when I'm done. But I like that. And I'm gonna add more houses in, of course. I don't know where I'm gonna put them, but I'm gonna put them somewhere. You know, I want to try to make this one a little different from the other ones that I have. But I definitely want to keep this area over here, okay, for stuff that takes a long time. I mean, it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind thing. If you don't need it, then, you know, but if you need it for a quest, guess what? It's right there. And then what you do is, and you can harvest them and replant them again. That's not a big thing. But just kind of be aware that when you have quests that say to plant those other ones, at least you got them here. You know, they're there. They're already planted. Pumpkins, I know, is a very common one that they ask for, and that takes a day. So and that's why, like, I try to keep these items on hand, so at least I know that, oh Jesus, I already got them there. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do that. They're on hand, and you know, I know that they're out of sight, out of mind. I don't have to worry about it. The only thing I will do, because I know that if people come here, they're only gonna do 9 by 18 of whatever that this thing requires to do, and then there's gonna be no more. So that's okay. I can deal with that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate your being here and watching the video. And I hate to say I forgot, because I don't forget, the thing that I want to say. But what I am going to say is, before I say goodbye and adios until the next time, my friends, I want you all to know that I want to put some special prayers out there for those that need it, and that you're in my thoughts and prayers, and I would hope other people can do the same for you. If you could just put your thoughts and prayers out for those that need it. We don't know you, but you know what? Our thoughts and prayers will be going out there to you, because I know some of you need them, and you know, you don't have people that maybe don't care or whatever. You're not alone. So just bear that in mind, you know, that you're not alone. And really, honestly, be good to yourself, because sometimes other people aren't going to be good to you. I mean, take it from me, I get that experience sometimes. People aren't good to me, and you know what? I let that roll off my back. There's no such thing as revenge. It rolls off my back, because you know what? If that's the way they want to be, oh well, you know. So with that, I do want to say thank you again for being here. And God bless you all, seriously. And I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day. So thank you so very much for being here. And have a wonderful day and a blessed one. And thank you, Ace.